In this particular problem, we are provided with three vectors a, b and c, and these three vectors represents the three coterminous edges of a parallelepiped. So that means a parallelepiped. Let's draw it. So here we have three vectors. So let's call this vector a, this particular vector as b, and the third edge as vector c. And all these three vectors are coterminous. That means they start from the same point, but let's call it O. So they are coterminous at this particular point. So using these three vectors, we need to obtain the volume of this parallelepiped. So the volume is simply given by the scalar triple product, which will be A vector dotted with B cross C, or simply B vector dotted with C cross A. And this can be also calculated by using C vector dotted with A cross B. So whichever way we take, we'll get the same result. So we'll begin with A vector dotted with B cross C. So we have A dot B cross C, and this can be simply calculated by considering a 3 by 3 determinant. And since we have A vector at first, so in the first row we will denote the entries of the first row as with the components of A vector. So that will be -3, -7 and -5. Then we have B vector coming in second. So in the second row, we'll be representing the entries with the components of B vector. So that will be -3, +7, -3. And finally, in the third row, we will fill up with the entries of C vector. That means with the components of C vector. So that will be 7, -5, -3. Solving this 3 by 3 determinant is extremely simple. So what we'll do, we'll expand along the first row. So we have -3 multiplied to, so we have 7 multiplied to -3, so that's -21. And then we have -5 times -3, so that's positive 15. So this will be -15. Then we have negative of -7. Let's write down negative of -7. Now we have -3 multiplied to -3, so that's +9, minus 7 times -3, so that's 21. So this will be positive because it's -21. Then we have positive of -5 times, so -3 times -5, so that will be +15, minus 7 times 7, so that's 49. So let's solve this. So we have -3 times, so -21, -15, so that will be -36, negative times -7, so that will be +7 times 30. We have -5, 15 minus 49, so that's -34. Fine. Now we have -3 times -36, so this will be a positive quantity, which will be 108, plus 7 times 30, so 210. Then we have +5 times 34, so that's 170. So let's add all of them. So we have 210 and 208 to 170, so that's 884. So we have 488. So this will be cubic units, and this is going to be the volume of the given parallelepiped.